Sidling on to our next snack. How many sausages does it take to change the world? Yes, Chris!
3.
That's a good answer.
1 to hold the world and 2 to turn the ladder.
Extra point.
Unless it's a German sausage, in which case it's 1 because they are most efficient.
OK, so Germany is a good place to head towards.
Was there a fight over a sausage?
We are talking about the Reformation, which changed the face of Europe forever, and some of it due to sausages. In Switzerland, the main debate about the Reformation was whether or not you could eat sausages during Lent. So the Catholic Church had banned sausages in 320 because they said they were associated with pagan festivals. And Emperor Leo the Wise, he banned blood sausages and ruled that anybody caught eating or selling them should be beaten, exiled, have their property confiscated, and have all their body hair shaved off.
Feels like his mind wandered at the end there.
Yeah. Anyway, 1522, in an act of defiance, a dozen priests, printers and tradesmen met in a Zurich workshop and ate 2 sausages between them. And this was radical, absolutely radical. And one of the priests, Ulrich Zwingli, he wrote a sermon called On Choice and Freedom of Foods, defending what they'd done and said that the New Testament did not forbid eating sausages. And there was fighting. There was fighting between his supporters on this and his opponents. There were vigilantes trying to find him, to kidnap him and bring him in front of the bishop. But it took less than a year for all of these rules to be abolished in Zurich, and the Reformation soon spread to the rest of Switzerland. Had it not been for this meeting where they ate 2 sausages, that might not have happened.
Wow.
I know. Why might you associate botulism with sausages?
Because that's where it all started. Did it start in a sausage?
Yeah. Botulus is Latin for sausage.
You know Botox?
Yeah.
Does that come from botulism?
Just telling, it absolutely does. So there was a doctor called Justinus Kerner, and he is the person who worked out how these meats were becoming contaminated. He did the first clinical description of what's called the botulinum toxin. He became known as Wurst Kerner, sausage Kerner.
So who was the guy in the 70s, some guy in LA, presumably, that came up with injecting in the face?
Because they used to inject it in the bladder for incontinence. And so they probably went, if you can freeze that, then you can freeze this, you know? And what better thing to freeze when you're an actor than the part of your body you need to use the most, your face?
I would look surprised now if I could.
Do you know what allantoid means?
I don't know what allantoid means. I dread to think.
Sausage-shaped.
Does it?
Yeah, that's sweet.
Noted.
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos.